Hello, and welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. So every Tuesday, I do come on here on YouTube Live, and we do 5 free psychic tarot readings. So we've got 5 people already signed up for today. We are on a little bit of a wait. I am in a wait until the middle of December. I have 1 spot open left for December 14th. And then I'll just keep taking people. So basically, how do you get your name on the list you want a reading too, right? All you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. And then next to that, if you want a certain type of reading or if you have a question, make sure you put that next to the hashtag free tarot. If I just see a hashtag free tarot, I'll just give you a general reading, right? So like I said, I have 1 spot left for December 14th. And then I just take it first come, first serve. So the first people to put it in will get that spot. And then going in that next week, which should be the 21st, there should be 2, and then the 28th, right? And then we will be wrapping up the year. So not sure what we're going to do in 2022 yet. So I'm going to have to think about that. Listen, I am so grateful for all the love and support and everything from all of you beautiful souls out there, because wow, that says a lot that we're on a wait list all the way till the middle of December, right? I guess I wasn't planning for it. So not that I want to stop the lives. I think I just either want to, and I'm going to think on this. So I'll let you guys know. I might try to do more than 5 people. Maybe we get like 7 or 10. Might have to do a little bit of shorter reads just because these tend to go a couple hours long. I'm gonna think about it, but I want to say that I'm not cutting off the deadline at the end of the year, but I'm going to make some tweaks on how we're going to do the lives going into 2022. And just from how the progress has been going thus far, anybody who's put the hashtag free tarot in the chat, I usually get about a week or 2 in advance. So I'm expecting by the end of this call, or the live, right, should be into 2022. If we don't go into it by the end, by the time this live is done, then it would definitely be by next week. So I will have a better game plan as of next week. I went through, like I go through the comments, right? First come, first serve, and I write everybody down. I got my little list here, right? Of what weeks people are getting their reading. And I was like, wow, I go, we're in December already? Like, we're still in September. I'm like, that's awesome. But I was like, okay, I think I'm going to get a game plan, because I know with my business and with my career and just a few other things, right? I'm switching up some things, including my house and location. I'm like moving and all this stuff. So I do want I'm going to bring some new energies into 2022. So I'll probably have a new way of doing those readings. So if you do get a spot and you sign up for one and your reading is in January of next year, there might be some tweaks, right? But I'll let you know. It's not that you won't get the reading. So again, today's is full. However, you can still get on the list, and I will have your date in the description. So if you've been here on a previous video, make sure you check the description, because then you can see when you're getting your reading, right? Because I mean, we're a couple months out, and this way you don't have to keep coming back. When is my reading? And then if you sign up today, just come back any future reading after this, and you'll see your name on the list in the description with what date and what spot you are, because you kind of want to know, am I number 1, am I number 5? Like, when do I got to jump on the call, right? Okay, so let me get back to today. Let's see. Okay, so we're on the 21st, right? Okay, beautiful. Okay, let me jump in the chat for a second. All right, it's She Shells. I love it. She Shells is always here with me every week. It's so beautiful. I really greatly appreciate that. So, all right, read for She Shells. And I believe, do we have another reading coming up? Oh, that's today. Oh, I'm so glad you're already in the chat, She Shells, because I just realized as soon as I saw your name, you had signed up back a few weeks back, right, for an abroad settlement reading. And I think you gave me an update on what the new reading should be. And I actually don't have that. So if you want something different than a broad settlement reading, She Shells, let me know. And I've got my pen this time. I think I was missing it. Was it last week's, or when you said the updated question? So I will update this with the new topic. And let's talk about that, right? Since we are on a little bit of a wait list, right? You may want to know something that's going on in your life right now in September, right? But then all of a sudden in December, it's like different people, different energies. Like, I don't care about that anymore. I got a new question. So you can jump in any of the, like I'm live every Tuesday, right? You can jump on any of these Tuesdays and say, hey, here's the update. But you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Make sure you put the hashtag free tarot and then the word update next to it with the new questions so I could go back. Because I think that's how I miss Seashells is I just go through the chat and whoever I see the hashtag free tarot, I just get on the list, right? So make sure if you have an updated question, and even if it's a day of, that's fine, because maybe you're not on these calls in between. So you can even jump on and say, hey, oh my God, wait, it's been a few months, I got a new question, or I don't want a career reading, I want a love reading, right? Like, as things change, right? Especially when we're going a few months out. So let me see. Yeah, so I think I went over everything. Let me get my sip of water. I want to finish checking in the chat. Let me see. Okay, I only made it as far as Seashells, the first one. Okay, so Cheena, hi. I think I have you on the list too. Ooh, today, yes, I have you for a love reading about will I get over my ex and find a new love? Okay, so as long as that's okay, I'll give you that reading. Cheena, Shayna, is it Shayna? Cheena. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But if otherwise, we'll do that as your reading. You can update if it is. Finally, today is my reading. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You guys have been waiting only a couple weeks. Like where we're at now, we're going into a couple months. So I get it though. It's like anxiously waiting. So I will say this though. If you guys really have like that burning desire question, I need to know something. It's like time sensitive. You guys could email me in every one of my videos. I always have my email address in the description and we can do a private reading. So if there's something that you're like, I can't wait 3 months. Like I need your help, right? Don't hesitate to reach out. We could just book a private reading, right? Okay. Jaden, hi. How are we doing? Lena, hi. Where are you guys tuning in from? Let me see. I was on your list. Lena, okay. So check the description. If you drop the hashtag free tarot into the make sure to check the description. I'm like, I'm going to go through weeks of this. Let me just, yeah, if you put the hashtag free tarot, you should be on the list. Definitely Tuesday, you told me. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you have your spot then. Okay, let me see. Let me go back up. Okay. Okay, she tells us, am divorced and single. Can I get a love reading, please? Okay, so let's update your, okay, and then she tells you are spot number 5 today. So we'll do a love reading for divorced and single. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, so Priyanka Maria PM is asking me to be added to the list. So at the very beginning of the video, I explained how to get on the list. So if you guys are just jumping on the call now, make sure you start at the beginning of the video. So I will explain how to get on the list at the very beginning of the live, the very end, and in between each of the 5 readings. So this way I don't have to repeat myself a bunch of time for everybody that's here with me the whole time. Just rewind back to the very beginning and you can see how to get added to the list. Okay. Can you, okay, Lena's got a question, but I think if you're already on the list, did you already give me a question? So if you guys sign up, then you guys are signed up. You guys don't have to tell me again. I basically, yeah, so if you guys have signed up, then I have you guys on the list, right? Unless it's an updated question, anything else, like I'm only going to take you once until you get your reading, right? And then afterwards, so people that keep coming in and like signing up each week, it's like you still have your one reading first to get through first. Okay. All right, Jaden, Cheena, yes. Okay. Hashtag free tarot. Okay, Priyanka, perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. All right, we'll get you on the list. Jaden, 1430. Awesome. I'll get you guys on the list too. Okay, Seashells is excited for today. And I've read for Seashells too. So we're excited. Okay, so I'm actually really excited. So I'm just going to do this in my videos. I go off on these little tangents. I'm only going to say this because I kind of think it's cool and it's important. And it kind of has to do with the psychic stuff. And it might actually emphasize some of the readings today. So I'm going to say this. And I'll try not to talk too long. Just give me like 2 minutes. I'm sorry. But people always ask me like, how'd you get psychic and tap into these channels and blah, blah, blah. Like I'm a channeler, right? Because I wasn't like this. This has only just happened in the last few years. And so that's why I started those Third Eye Thursday videos where I talk about decalcifying the pineal gland. That's kind of where it started. However, as I started working on decalcify the pineal gland and my third eye open, there's other stuff I did along the way. And so the reason I want to touch on this is because one of the things I got into was fasting. And I've been water fasting for years, and I've done juice cleanses, and I do green smoothies every day. However, this one was an interesting one. So I used to do them almost like every weekend, or water fasting, or anytime I get energy work. Like I would do that, like that 24-hour-ish, maybe like a day and a half period. Only because I do intermittent fasting, which means 16 hours a day you don't eat, and 8 hours of the day you do eat. So basically between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. I can't eat, and the rest of the time I don't eat. So when I do the weekends, it starts at Friday at 8 p.m. and then I don't eat till Monday noon. Or if I get energy work, it's like a day and a half, because let's say it's today. Well, then I would have ate last night at Monday at 8 p.m., but I'm doing the energy work today. So then I wouldn't eat till tomorrow afternoon. So it's like a day and a half. So I'm very familiar with the water fasting. And the reason I'm saying this is because that cleanses out the stuff. Oh, okay. I could make a whole, okay. I'm not going to, I'm starting to get excited. I'm like, wait, I'm going to start getting the scientific stuff and everything. I'm actually probably going to make a video to kind of go through the process of what it does with the cells and the update and like how important this is just for our health, but like why I do it for the psychic connection. But the reason I was saying this is because, so yeah, this summer I just work got away from me, and I really only did like a 24-hour fast like once or twice. I hadn't really done one all summer. And so this weekend I decided to do this deep cleanse, right? And it's interesting because this wasn't something I had planned. And I started off, something I wanted to try was dry fasting. I'm getting to that. And it just worked out this way, and I had no intention of it. But like Friday night was the last time I ate, like 7:30, right? And then Saturday ended up kind of being a dry fast. And then I still haven't eaten. So this is what I'm saying this, because here's the thing. When I've gone this many days without solid foods, like I'm doing this huge internal cleanse with my organs. I'm cleaning out my cells. Like this is how I tap into those psychic senses, right? Along with all this, we had a full moon in Pisces yesterday, and I'm a Pisces. So I definitely was feeling it. And tomorrow is the fall equinox. Well, depending on where you live in the world, it could be the spring equinox, but it's equinox energy. So it's the day in between, because you could still feel that moon, right? So today is still that psychic power. Pisces are ethereal and dreamy and tapped into that mystical energy, right? So I'm still feeling the energy of the full moon. I've got the fall equinox, or whatever equinox, what part of the world you live on both sides of me, and I'm in the middle of this huge cleanse, right? I haven't eaten since Friday. Now, so I feel really good, and I'm excited to make a video on this because I want to guys like give you the update of like how it goes, because it's an interesting journey. But I will say this is the first time it was a little bit different, because it went from like dry fasting to water fasting to like I do cold press juices, 2 cleanses that I kind of did that. And then it kind of like gradually, it got a little bit more leading me towards food, that today I'm back on the green smoothie. Like I was doing the cold pressed juices yesterday, and I had infused water the day before, which I don't normally infuse the water. So it was like little by little, it's just, I don't know how it happened. The universe was just like, hey, but it's still like liquid based. So it's still going through this cleanse. I didn't put anything inside my body that has free radicals or any kind of toxins or chemicals. So I still am on this liquid cleanse. And honestly, I don't know if I want to get off of it. It's kind of addicting once you're on it, because you go through these highs and those lows and you feel really good. And so this is why I'm saying this. I'm sorry, I'm going for my tangent, because we're going to do these psychic readings today. So these are going to be on point. I'm so excited for these because we got the full moon energy yesterday. We got the equinox tomorrow, and I'm on I haven't eaten since Friday. So I am like cleansed and pure. So not that any reading is better or worse than anybody else's, but today's are going to be so good because I'm like so tapped in the psychic side today. Intuition flowing, channels are open. Like this is a beautiful day. So that was the only reason I wanted to say that, right? Because hey, people are like, how do you get psychic? Like, how do I open my third eye? I'm like, well, there's a lot of things you can do, but like cleanse the body, detox, like why I do these cleanses. However, decalcifying the pineal gland is a really big one too. So since I've been doing all that, I've got more stuff to tap into, right? So yeah, I'm actually really excited for the readings today. So anyways, I'm going to reel it back in because I'm sure you guys are like, I'm on my reading now. Let's go. But hey, I don't know. I just felt compelled to kind of tell you guys my little story because I don't know if anybody's ever done any of that stuff or they're looking to get more intuitive, you know. So I thought I'd at least share, and then I'll I'll probably do a video about it. So we'll go into way more details, like the science behind it, the cells and everything for those that are interested. And if you guys aren't and we're like, I just want the tarot readings, well, it's time to get out of the readings, right? Okay. All right. Really quick. Let me just check back with the chat because I was going off on one of those little tangents that I always do, right? I find this stuff that's life-changing and I want to help everybody and awaken us all. I'm like, oh my God, I found a way to open my third eye. I found a way to become psychic. I found a way to tap into this intuition gifts. Like I was so in the matrix before, like, man, I was a mess. So to be where I'm at now, that's like, oh my God, I want to like anybody who's open, because you never want to push anything on anybody, but like anybody's looking for that guidance or anything, it's like, hey, like here's what worked for me. I'm living proof. I went from the train wreck to where I am today. So I just get really excited about this stuff. It's like my passion, right? Okay, all right, enough about me. Let's move on to you beautiful souls. Let me see what's going on. Okay, Jaden, Lena, we got you guys on the list. Pallavi, hi, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning back in. Free tarot. Wait, I think I have you on the list. If you guys are already on the list, then I'm not gonna. You only get one spot, right, until you get your reading. So if you are already on the list, check the description. But Pallavi, I believe you're already on the list because we didn't do your reading the last couple weeks. So okay. All right, too many weeks to look through. Let me see. Sylvia shares, how we doing? She's got a YouTube channel too. You guys should check her out. She got some business and travel and some cool adventures on there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Okay. Let me see. Kamala, hi. Oh, thank you so much. Angelic baby. Okay, so I just at the very beginning, before I went off on one of my tangents, explained how to get on the list. So anybody who's just jumping on now, make sure you go to the beginning of the video. You can see how to get your name on the list. I am going to jump in the first reading, but after each reading, I'll give you guys the update again, okay? Let me see. Angelic baby new here. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, you'll check. Perfect. Thank you, Pallavi. Okay, so, I'm already feeling some stuff in my throat. Who are we reading first today? Poornima. Okay, we have a twin flame reading coming up today. Okay, so that's for spot number one. And you know what? Now that I'm back on my green smoothies, as I call this one my psychic smoothie, let me get a sip of this before we jump into the reading. And then we'll do Poornima. Okay, so we're going to do a twin flame reading for Poornima, who's also got a YouTube channel too. Oh, a lot of makeup and beauty and stuff. Really cool. So am I the one? Okay, so we want to see what's going on. Is this the twin flame, right? And then if so, when will we reunite? So that tells me there's some kind of separation there. So we'll see. Okay, perfect. Pallavi, you're on the list. 26th of October. Awesome. Okay. I was like, well, there's too many weeks for me to look through and try to see. So I was like, just check the description. Okay. Let me get my little thing here. Let's see. All right, so get my twin flame decks out for Poornima. Let's see what we got. I have like probably about 10 too many decks over here. Let's see. You know, I got this really cool deck yesterday, and I brought it out. I think we're going to use it. We're going to see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm definitely getting something as soon as I'm kind of just tuning into your energy, Poornima, and you're not hearing the truth. I don't know what that's on, because they said you're not hearing the truth on something that is very general, right? They're not saying you're not seeing the truth with the twin, and I'm saying that because we don't know if it's a twin yet, right? So I'm not saying that that's what it is. There's something you're not hearing correctly. It might be there's, let's see. Let's go into your reading, and we'll see what comes out. But that was the first thing I heard from Spirit before we started. All right, so Poornima wants to know, is this her twin flame? Oh, that's half the deck. Okay. Oh, how did I not see that? I ate fresh ginger and fresh turmeric. That's my cleansing. That's awesome. I boil water on the stove and I put ginger and turmeric in it, and then I just add some like honey and lemon, and I call it my ginger turmeric tea, but there's no like tea leaves in it. Do I like pudding? I do actually only eat plant-based. So yeah, no sugar for me. Okay, all right. So I was getting distracted. Okay. I was like, how did I not see that? I swear I went through the chat. All right. All right, we're going to start. Poornima's reading right now. Okay, so this is the new deck I got. It's like this fortune teller deck. And listen, I definitely trust, not that this is off, right? But it was kind of more for fun for me. It's 100 cards and it's a different way to say yes or no, right? So it's kind of like that magic 8-ball. And I was like, yeah, let's bring it out, right? And we'll see what's coming out. So I just said, is this your twin? And we've got, of course, right? I like that, okay? But I want to get, I want to talk to your guides for a second. I feel like they're like, listen, Linda, with me, but that could be with you because they said you're not hearing something. They definitely, there's some, it's interesting, Poornima, because there's some communication coming in. I don't think you're receiving, and I think that's what it is. And I don't feel it's of the physical. I feel your guides are here, and they're coming in very almost like sturdy, steady. Like, I'm trying to deliver this message to you. It feels very direct, but either you're not getting it, it's almost blocked. There's something you're not seeing or getting with the bigger picture, but I believe that is the message that has to do with your guides, okay? So let's get into the energy of the twin flame, what's going on, and let's get some cards out. Okay. Okay. Ah, I love it. So this deck, it says, okay, or this card says the chaser. Chaser in the codependency relationship, fear of abandonment and abuse, right? I mean, anybody knows anything about twin flames, there's always a runner and chaser, right? And here's the thing, that abandonment issue is most likely in the feminine, okay? We all have masculine and feminine within us. I'm more prominent in my masculine. However, so you hear it's in the feminine, it doesn't mean it's the female, okay? Let's get some more cards on where the twin stands. Man, they're just like, look for the sign, the subtle signs. Your guides are here really strong. They're trying to communicate something with you. Something, it's clear as day when you get it. And it's all these subtleties, and maybe you're not putting it together. I'm just giving you an example of what it kind of feels like, what they're trying to sense to me. It's like, oh, I saw a feather here, but I saw the clock here, and I saw 222, and I got this sign and this message and this bird and like whatever. But if you put it all together, it makes some piece of a puzzle. Like, and there's the message. It's all these subtleties. I feel you definitely will get like the overall big picture. I think it might, well, October's right around the corner, right? We're at the end of September. But I feel like once you see that for yourself, it's something clicks and you might understand something. They're definitely trying to communicate something with you. Let's go back to the twin flame though. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is definitely for separation. It says, I can't take this anymore. This is more their energy. And it says, you're all I've ever wanted. This is what I feel they're saying to you. I'm going to get maybe 3 cards about the relationship. Oh my God. I want to get another one. Hold on a second. Wow. Okay. There's this. Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a second. I always like to get all the cards out. Whoa, because you never know. It all leads one, and then you get the last 2, and you're like, oh, I thought we were leading here. You have to see every piece of the puzzle, right? You can't put the puzzle together without one piece of the puzzle. Okay, so that's the reason why. Let me see. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just get so excited. Like, every reading is different and communicating with different guides and stuff. But like, what did I say? Your guides were coming in so strong. We have the guide card. Literally, your guides are here lighting the way. Patience is going to be your key to success. The reason I was feeling the throat chakra, that's the blue. There is a timeout that's needed, okay? Here's the thing. You have to let the twin come to you, because here's the thing. I can't take this anymore. Their world is going to kind of have this tower moment. Things are coming crashing down, which is okay. They have to go through their thing. They're dealing with something, right? It might be family, but there's this sense of regret that will lead them back to you, because what happens is, remember, you're all I've ever wanted. It calls them to take this action step. That regret energy will get them to that point of action. Here's the thing. There's the bird. Remember, I was like, you see feathers or birds or whatever. That could be the signs and synchronicities. This feels like a swoop attempt, right? Like coming in, almost like saving the day, like swooping in. I like it because here's the other thing that came out. This is a newer deck and I haven't used it as much. This is a timeline deck. So this is when the change will happen is winter for you. Okay. That's when communication can be cleared. Again, 2 blue cards. Like I said, my throat chakra, even as I say throat, I was like, oh, I feel like restricted, right? That's when the change is going to happen. I'm going to pull some tarot as clarifiers. But we're going to see what else we got, right? Okay, for Poornima. Okay. Oh, yeah, I like these. Okay, so, there's too many people involved. Okay, so we have 2 kings, King of Wands, King of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups in the middle, okay? This could be a third-party situation that caused the relationship to end. I kind of feel you don't have the whole picture. You didn't know about the third party, or you don't have all the information. Maybe you knew, but you still only know like this much of the whole truth, right? Because there's 2 kings, and gender doesn't matter in tarot. So it's just masculine energy, right? And then the Queen of Cups, it's like you're stuck in the middle. There's a double message here because I think what's going on with the twin, you don't have the full picture with this other third party. It feels that third party situation is going to go crashing down on them. And I feel that's when they come back in, right? That calls that action energy. That gets the regret energy. But however, you might have a better choice. I don't know if it's a better choice or at least there's this moving on energy because as much as I'm like, there's 2 people that they have, you might have another karmic coming in. They got some important news. This is not it, right? And I know, Poornima, you're a female, but I'm just going to explain it how I feel. I don't know how to sometimes I feel stuff. And I'm like, what is that feeling, right? Because I'm an empathic reader, right? And so I have to use the cards to channel. I might hear or see something. However, the feelings are the strongest for me and the kind of just knowing, the intuition. So I feel this, and I don't know how to explain this to you with this way. Okay, and I don't even know if you're into guys or girls. It doesn't matter. But here's how I feel it, right? Okay, since I know you are a female, let's just say your twin is a guy, okay? And it really doesn't matter. I'm just using this for the example. It's almost like if you guys were swapped roles, what it feels like is because, how do I explain that? It's like they're coming back with this pregnancy news. It's something unexpected. But again, a male can't get pregnant, okay? I mean, if you're dealing with a female, then maybe she got pregnant. This is not a psychic prediction. I'm not saying that. I'm just feeling I don't want to explain what I'm feeling. This is the best way I can explain it, right? That there's something going on. It's like, whoa, somebody shows up with this baby. But I'm like, it still doesn't add up because it's like there's something off with the genders. I hope that didn't confuse you too much. Let's reel it back in because it's more like this is that karmic though. Okay, this isn't with a twin because the twin is off doing their own thing. They've got a third party situation that comes crashing down. They have some regret, some remorse. They come back for that Hoover attempt, come back, action energy, right? Definitely in the winter. However, this karmic, it's that could be the tie that gets keeping you there because the baby I'm feeling could just be birthing of new energies. Doesn't have to be an actual baby. I'm not hearing the word pregnancy or feeling that. It's more symbolic, right? What happens with a baby? It's new energy, it's birth, it's creation, right? But it's almost like when this karmic comes in, I feel like they could take the place of the twin. Maybe you think the twin's long gone and you're trying to move on. And so you're so like entangled with the karmic now. You're like, wait, do I want to go back? I'm really happy, right? And that's your choice. That's where the free will comes in. But there's something almost stopping you. And that's why I was like, is it pregnancy? It didn't feel like you. It felt like the person coming towards you. Again, it doesn't feel verbatim what I'm saying. It's something happening with this karmic. Let's just say, forget the word pregnancy. It's more birthing of new energies that's happening with them. But I think that's your fresh start. That's your new, you'll have options, basically is what I'm saying. Do I want to go back to the twin or I have this karmic in my energy? And I think that choice is yours. And honestly, it feels like a toss up right now because I think some time will have passed. that you've healed with the twin a little bit, that yeah, you still want them back, but like once you start a new relationship, you're like, oh crap. Of course my twin comes back when I get in another relationship, so now what do I do? That's what it feels like. But this karma that comes in like stirs up these new energies, this fresh new perspective, this I'm falling in love again, this new feelings, right? That's what the baby's probably symbolicing. I think that's just the unexpected, because it was almost like that tower moment. I'm like, you're coming in with this news and I don't expect it. And I was like, I was trying to that's why I got a little confused. I'm like, what is this baby? But it's unexpected tower again. Like I'm feeling stuff. I have to, what does this mean? So bear with me through that process. But again, it could be, okay, well, I wasn't expecting you to come back. I thought we were overdone and now you're here. So I do want to say this, right? Oh. Let me see if I want another card. No, I think that's where it's at. I do feel the twin coming back. There is reunion energy, but then the choice is yours. As much as they have somebody else on the back burner, that won't last long, and then they come back, you're going to have somebody new, and that's where you're kind of like, well, what do I do? There's that contemplation energy. Definitely happen more in the winter, but that's your choice. That's where this free will action energy is going to be for you. Well, do I want to go back, or do I want to move forward with this new partner, right? Because this is new energy. You'll have definitely still kind of that psychic connection, or it may not be psychic connection, but intuitive connection, very much deep bonded, like entangled soulmate connection with this new one. So it's kind of like fire and ice. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that, but like, what do I choose? They both have pros and cons, but again, I think that's where you choose, because it's like, we've got visionary leader on this side. Oh, there's the fire, right? Quick-witted and intelligent. These are the two. It's kind of like head versus heart, but there's you in the middle, intuitive and sensitive. So I think that's just, I think if you follow your heart with this, your emotions will lead the way and your intuition will guide you to the right person. But your guides are coming in really strong. Last thing, look out for the signs. It might even be birds, messengers, news. Your guides are trying to deliver something. I feel that they've been, it's like knocking. It's right there. They're trying to show you something. You're just not picking up on it yet. Feel like October, you'll get that final piece of what the guides are trying to say, okay? Okay, Poornima, we'll wrap up your reading right there. Let me jump back in this chat. What? What? Okay, hold on. I'm about to block somebody. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry for, I try not to watch the chat while I'm in the readings, right? Just because I don't want to see what somebody's saying and like empathically tell them what they want to hear. I want to be as authentic as possible. There was definitely some kind of spammer in there, so I just saw they were being a little vulgar, and I've seen them in there before. So this person is now blocked. My apologies. Okay, I have no idea who that is. I have no relation to them. Please don't think that has anything to do with me. Okay. All right. So Space Star, I love it. Okay. So it's got questions. Is there a list, Lily? Yes. Okay. Give me 1 second and I'll let you guys know how to get on the list. Okay. Kimoni, hi. How are you doing? First time here. Where are you tuning in from? Okay. So Exara. I'm probably saying that wrong. Exara. Hello, you're new here. Where are you tuning in from? Am I picking readings at random? No, there's a list. I'm gonna let you guys know in about 2 seconds. Yep, how the chat works, how the call works. Okay, so perfect. Here's what we're doing, right? So every Tuesday I come on here on YouTube, right? And I go live and we'll do 5 free psychic tarot readings. Zara or Exara. Okay, perfect. Thank you for clarifying. I'm like always afraid I butcher people's names. I'm like, oh my God, I hope they don't take offense. So thank you for letting me know that. Okay. So yeah, every Tuesday I'll be here on live and I'll do 5 free psychic tarot readings. So there is a list. Okay. So basically today's spots are full and we are on a wait list into the middle of December. Okay. So you won't get your reading today, but you will get a reading and I will get you guys on the list. So how do you guys get your name on the list? Well, you just drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat and I will get you guys on my little list, right? So if you guys have been here before in the past and you signed up for the reading, make sure to check the description. You'll get your week and your spot number. If you guys are new and you drop the hashtag free tarot in the chat, if you have a question, put it next to the hashtag free tarot. If I don't see anything next to the hashtag free tarot, I'll just give you guys a general reading and it's whatever spirit or your guides or whatever comes up in that moment that you need to hear, right? So We just did spot number 1, which is Poornima, and she wanted a twin flame reading, so we did hers. When we do have Bambi B is spot number 2, and when this is over, I will go through the chat and I'll just take people first come first serve, and we'll get the last spot for December 14th, and then keep going into the next Tuesday. So the 21st and then the 28th, and then what I said at the beginning of the call was we're almost at the end of the year. I'm not sure what we're going to do into 2022. Not that I'm stopping the lives, but there'll be probably some tweaks. And so I'm going to think about that. I didn't realize we were that far in the way yet. I mean, it's awesome. I'm grateful to all of you. However, I'm going to either try to do more people, or I'm going to think about how we're going to do that. Right. So, right now we're just taking 5 with the question each week. And then if I start taking more, I'll do it into 2022. I don't want to mess up the list. There's people that like sign up, they get their date, and then it's all of a sudden they could come back and like, wait, that I was getting my reading today. It was last week, or it's in 2 weeks. So I definitely want to keep this year as we'll do the 5 people. And then next year I'm going to figure out how I could get some more people at once, because I already go almost like 2 hours on 5 people. So let me think on that. But if you guys do get a next year spot, I'll let you guys know. I'll give me the week. I'll update you guys next week when we go live, right? Okay, so Bambi B is spot number 2 today. And I don't have any type of question, so we'll just do a general reading. Let me see what else is going on over here. Check the chat. Okay. Okay. Ari Yan, how are we doing? I'm so good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Okay. May I ask a question? Okay. So yeah, I just explained what to do. If you missed it, just rewind a couple minutes, because I'm going to jump in the reading. In between each readings, I'll break down how to get your guys' name on the list, because I know people are jumping in at all kinds of times. Oh, you're welcome, Lily. Hashtag free tarot. Perfect. I'll get you on the list. Okay. Okay. Hashtag free tarot. Let me see. Oops. Oh, question. Perfect. For Zara, hashtag free tarot. I'll get you on the list. Whose reading am I on? We're about to do Bambi B's. Okay, Lena. Okay, Yogit V, hashtag free tarot. We read for Yogit V before. We're going to do another reading. Oh, yeah, we read last August 24th. Perfect. All right, I love people coming back. Okay, so Yogit will get you on the list. Lily, hashtag free tarot. Perfect. Thanks for your question. Sarah, yep, hashtag free tarot. Got you. Okay, so Chrislyn. Carolina. Okay. Oh, hashtag free tarot. Perfect. Okay. All right. Everybody's got it. Awesome. I'll get you guys on the list. Okay. So I'm going to jump into Bambi B. And I don't see Bambi B in the chat. I'm just going to do a general reading unless I'm sure you'll catch the replay. Unless you are here right now, let me know your question. Other than that, we'll do a general reading. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. So Lena says today she wants to get a reading, please. I've had all these people have been waiting weeks. Okay, so they are ahead of you. It's literally first come, first serve. And going forward, we are on a wait until December. So if you do want a reading before then, you can email me. My email is in my description of every video I do, and we can book you a private reading. Okay, but I have to honor the people that have been waiting. So it is first come, first serve. Okay. All right, Lena. Okay. We have to repost. What do we have to repost, Lena? Zara. Sorry. Okay. On what number is my turn? Okay, so the description always has the update of the list, right? Of when you're getting your reading. However, if you're signing up today, I'm in the middle of live. So you have to check back next week or every week after that until your reading is. So to find out when your week is, definitely check back the description of any of the future videos. Or question, I mean. Do I have to? No, yeah. Once you put hashtag free tarot in your question, like I'll get you on the list. Just put it on there once and then come back next week or any weeks in the future before your reading, and you could see when you're getting your reading, right? So one time hashtag free tarot with your one question is all you need, and you'll get on the list. Okay, you see. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to jump into Bambi B's reading and we'll see what's going on. Okay. Oh, I love it. Loyalty, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Going backwards, opportunity. Two of Swords, crossroads. Okay, I like that though. There's some kind of greater lesson though. What I was feeling before this came out, I was like, okay, we're doing guidance, advice. Like, what do we need to know? And then I was like, oh, lessons. Is it lessons of love? Something about a lessons, but we're at this bypass, right? 5 of Wands. Okay. Competition. Let's get 2 more, and then I'll get some clarifiers for Bambi B. Queen of Cups, sensitivity. That almost literally feels like, and it might not be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with, but like Cancerian energy. And you don't have to be a Cancer. I mean, even if you're not, it could be your moon or your rising, or you could just embody those traits, right? Cancers are very sensitive. It's a water energy, right? Let's see. Let's get one more. Travel. Okay. 8 of Wands. That's news. There's change there. Okay. Let me get a couple clarifiers out. Let's see. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles for, okay, one of them went over strength. Okay, I like that. Okay. But that's like, is there a temptation around that? Let me see. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Let me get the rest of the cards out first. Who are we on? We are on Bambi B. Okay. Okay, so that's the second spot, Cheena, and then you are spot 4. Okay. All right, so let me see. Clarifying the 2 of Swords. It's a bypass. There's a second guessing. It's almost like this undoing of mistakes. Maybe revisiting something because it feels like it needs to be fixed. 9 of Pentacles. The Lovers. Oh, I love that. Okay. Clarify the opportunity. Okay, so the Hanged Man. Okay. Nobody's coming forward quite yet. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me get all the cards out before I jump into the reading, because Queen of Cups clarified by the Sun. I love that. Okay, there's positivity. Clarifies the 5 of Wands. It's almost like this death and rebirth energy. It may be more transformation, but it's revolving around a transition. Let me see. Hierophant, right? Okay. They're just getting really stable and clear with something. Let me see. Okay, last card. 8 of Wands. We're going to clarify this for Bambi B. And we have 2 of them. Okay, we're going to start. Temperance and the Devil. Okay, something is being removed from your life, or something needs to be. The Devil can be codependency, right? There is some kind of, let's start with, okay, we're going to relate this with the 2 of Swords. This is that crossroads. This is that it feels like a bypass. It honestly feels like, sure, yeah, you could go 2 ways, but it feels like you kind of want to go back to something, to revisit it, to refix it, to readjust it. There's some kind of adjustments needed, right? I feel like it does have to do with another person. However, as much as saying all that, there is a belief system entangled here with the Devil, right? It could be breaking free of limiting beliefs, codependent patterns, addictions, something along those lines, because there's that Devil, right? This feels more within you, okay? Almost like what we're going to go through, because we are going to go through this death and rebirth of this Phoenix energy here in the Sun, is letting go of these limiting beliefs, because quantumly, they do feel like they're holding you back, okay? There is kind of balance that your angels and guides are kind of stepping in, kind of doing these little subtle things energetically to you. However, there is a big change and transformation. If you're not going through it now, you're about to go through it. It's like this burst of energy. It does feel rather sooner than later. I would say in the next 2 or 3 weeks, it's like a vibrational shift. Something's going to happen. There might be actually career opportunity, something for travel coming in, okay? If it's not quite travel, there's some kind of news, but it's clarity. There's this clarity and truth coming in, okay? What else do I want to say about that? Okay, there's like 3 things I'm feeling with this, and I'm going to try to go through them one by one, right? There's definitely some, I don't know if it's quite unexpected, maybe unprepared might be a better word. News coming in. I feel like it's regarding around another person, but I feel like there's this opportunity that's right here at the reaching that I could grab for. It has something to do with career, travel, or work. Okay, that's a very small, minute message I'm getting. It's there, but it's not the big picture. Okay, like I said, there is this external influence. It's somebody of the past. This is definitely a past lover, right? This is something more toxic energy, right? More, there's no good or bad, right? But there's more lower vibrational energy, some kind of negativity, something we need to purge. Could still be attached to you, but there's something around an external lover. Somebody of the past is like, you want to go back to fix it. You want to go back to make it work. You want to go back. They might be coming to you to do it, but there is this energy of communication going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, going into, it hasn't started now. It's sometime between now and going into November, right? There's something about revisiting the past. That could actually be work, but there's something, I feel a past energy coming forward. I feel the greater lesson of this is when you get to the other side of it, you are going to burn through that stuff. It's almost like this gray cloud. So it's like, oh, that toxic, darker energy, but it's there to teach you something. This is why this is happening. So sure, it actually does feel like you will go back to revisit with this person, whatever this is. It's like, I have to fix it. I have to redo it. I have to something, which is fine. However, doing that, you're going to find clarity and truth in yourself. Okay. You're going to find this new level of you. You're going to level up on a different level. Okay. Probably won't reap the rewards till December. However, you're going through this, maybe you want to call it an uphill battle where you kind of face this. I think there's excitement and encouragement going into it, right? I want to fix this. I want to adjust it. I want to bring them back, whatever it is, something of the past. However, it's not always cracked up to be. And you learn some lesson about you, okay? This is building up your internal guidance system. I'm seeing yellow, so that's kind of motivation, solar plexus, your worth. It could be your self-worth, your self-determination. There's something building up within you. There's a greater lesson that you're learning, but it's a lesson of love. But again, it's not like, oh, I love you and trying to, this romantic connection. It's how much you love yourself. It's how much do I love myself, right? That's the greater lesson you'll learn through this, but it takes you going back and seeing this person and this opportunity, whatever this is of the past, you're entangled with it for the next couple months, definitely going into November. Then we break free of this karmic cycle. Good news comes in, but that's the whole thing. Like I said, you're going through this like death and rebirth. It's all really about you. It's almost like this testing energy. This does feel almost temptation. I want to go back. I need to do this. I have to do this. You should, energetically speaking, you should kind of just let things, like let sleeping dogs lie. I don't know, something like that. However, it does feel you will go back, and that's fine because you're going to learn some greater lesson of you. So that's the thing. You're at the crossroads. Do I go back or do I move forward? What am I going to do? Well, I do see you going back. Just be careful of any codependent addictions or anything that stirs up within yourself, within them, because they have some lower vibrational energy, which is fine, no judgment. However, I'm more worried about if it gets attached to you. Then you start like obsessively thinking about them, putting them first, and you're not focusing on you. You don't want to start becoming that enabling, codependent, addictive person with them, okay? But that's what I feel like you're going to cut through and break through along the way, because then you learn how to put yourself first and love yourself first. That's where the bypass comes in. And then it's that leveling up energy, because it is about you. But is it going to go anywhere? Is it going to resolve when you go back there? Probably not. I think you'll realize it's the same old story again, which is fine. But then you're like, okay, enough is enough. I'm done. I went over it, because you don't see things moving forward, especially with the opportunity that you like, because things are, the hanged man are not exactly as they seem, and things are a little bit upside down, right? Or backwards. You're not seeing things clearly. So, okay, let's see if there's anything else. But I think for you, it's okay to give in to the temptation, because you do rise above it and you become more stable and loyal within yourself. And that's when you like upgrade your vibrational system. Okay. Okay. All right, Bambi B. We'll wrap up your reading right there. Okay. Get a sip of this right here. Almost done with it. Down to the last little sip. Gotta get my psychic smoothie, right? Nourish those cells. Okay. Let me see. Let me jump back into the chat, see how everybody's doing. Okay, let me see. Zobel. Hi, anything for you? Let me see. Okay. Chad Weezy, Official Gaming, got questions. Ariane is got that same question. Kimona question. Okay, so let's talk about this, right? We just did our spot number 2 on our free readings that we do every Tuesday live here on YouTube. So I do 5 every week, and today is full. So unfortunately, I can't get you guys on today's list, but I will get you guys on the list. So we are on a wait list, right? We are on a wait list into the middle of December. So how do you guys get your name on the list? Well, all you got to do really is just one simple thing, is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat, okay? Next to the hashtag free tarot, if you have a question, please put that next to it. If I don't see anything next to the hashtag free tarot, I will just give you a general reading. Like we had Bambi B, spot number 2. She didn't give me a question, so we just did a general reading, okay? It's whatever spirit has for you in that moment. So I take everybody first come, first serve. So after today, when all live's done, I'll go through the comments, first come, first serve, get everybody written down on my little list, and you can check back in the description of future videos to see when your reading is. So if you've been here on a previous week, just check the description so you know when you'll get your reading, okay? All right. Oh, okay. Ariane, yes, there we go. Hashtag free tarot. Perfect. Now I got your question. There we go. I saw you put it out the question like twice. So the third time I was like, okay, wait. Saw the hashtag free tarot at the end. I'll get you on a list. Okay. So first spot number 3 is healing with Chicas, and I don't have a question. So we're just going to do thanks for the hearts, Ariane. We're just going to do a general reading, okay? All right, so healing with Chicas. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. I feel like I want you to, and maybe you do this, but there's something coming in about letting loose and dancing. I feel like, sure, dancing and singing, that can help with the throat chakra, but I feel like it's what you need right now. Maybe you're good at that and like laughing and having fun, but it's not quite sorrow and depression, but something's kind of missing or not clicking. It feels like that could help you, right? Okay, 2 of Pentacles, that could help with the balance. Let's see, that was the first thing I was getting. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor could help balance out the masculine. It feels more healing of the masculine. Let's see, Page of Swords. Okay, stuff is still up in the air. Decisions. Might have to do a contracts, final thoughts, final words, and hammering out some details. Okay, that is like all of the cards. I lost the whole deck. Okay. Lately, when that happens, I'm like, Spirit does not want me to use this deck. They are trying to get my attention. So we will move on to, which deck do I want to use? Let's see. Okay. Wow, 2 decks in a row. Either that, to be very blunt, and I don't mean this meanly, because I'm like, that never happens. It's almost like that hot mess energy. But that could be advice what we're going to do to get you out of that energy. So maybe you feel like your life's a little chaotic. Maybe things are up in the air, because we have this up in the air energy card, right? Like a little chaotic, and I'm trying to ground myself, but I need to ground myself. That could be the advice, but that could be why the deck is going out that way. Because here's the thing. When I tap into the person's energy and I start channeling, that's what I've noticed. Sometimes the decks will be very resistant, and I'm like, oh, we're dealing with some resistance in the air, or cards are flying all over the place. So there could be words flying all over the place. Conversations could be energy all over the place, but that grounding is going to be a key to success for you. It's like I want you to get out and laugh. Maybe you're good at it. Maybe you know how to do that, but why aren't you doing it? It feels like you need it. Yeah, okay. All the decks are doing this, so that's definitely your energy. That never happens that much. Happened once, I'm like, oh, it's me. But I'm like, sometimes like, oh, no, it's not. Okay. All right, we're going to go back to what I intuitively felt. Let's get some more cards. Okay. The Hanged Man, the Lovers, the High Priestess. Oh, are you torn on love? Trying to decide a decision? What to do? There's the crossroads. There's a decision. 2 people. Stuck. One you're definitely quantum entangled with. The other one's a choice. You're choosing. Okay, one you're quantum entanglement with. What I mean by that is like by a soul contract. At a soul level, you and this person came together for this lifetime and said, hey, we're going to meet, we're going to fall in love, or we're going to do this. Like you had a soul contract, you know? It could, we make them all the time. Sometimes it's like, wait, you're going to be the mom, I'm going to be the kid. You're going to be my business partner, you're going to be my husband, you're going to be my wife. But you're entangled with somebody on a soul level. This other person is a choice. It feels like they came in to teach you something, which people come in our lives all the time on a soul level to teach you something. And what it feels like is it should have been over and done, but you're still holding on longer than you need to, okay? Your spirit guides are here saying, well, she has free will. We're going to let her take on this for a little bit. I think they'll get to a point when they're going to say enough is enough. And either you will get removed from that person's energy or they will remove them from your person's energy. Nothing bad. I'm not saying anything like tragic's going to happen, but it'll be like, okay, we're done. Right now, your spirit guides are kind of letting things play out because they're giving you a lot of leeway with this free will. But this one person, it's like a choice. It's like, I'm choosing to stay involved with this. The other person, it's like a have to. It's like a need versus want. Like, I need to be here at a soul level, but I want to be here. Like, it's almost like a human want, right? Okay, so I just looked down. Whose reading is this? We are doing Healing with Chica's reading. Spot number 3, okay? Who's reading? Yep, 2 people are asking. Healing with Chica, spot number 3, okay? Let me get some cards here. Yeah, there's the shadow self coming out. Triggering energy, 4 of Swords. That's one we got to let it go, though. Let me see. 6 of Cups. There's the soulmate energy. Very nostalgia. It's tugging at the heartstrings. There's definitely a walking away energy coming soon. Let me see. Yep, Ace of Cups, new beginnings, 2 of Swords. Wow, it's 2 of Pentacles. Okay. It's interesting because that actually does feel in the next like 2 months. I think we're done with this deck. Let me try 1 or 2 cards from here, and then I'm gonna. It's a choice. Yeah, Spirit is funny because they're kind of telling me like, as much as they're giving you leeway with this, they're kind of like back off a story out. Like they're kind of limiting me on what I should say because we do have free will. And here's the thing. I'll just generally say this for anybody. Like our angels and guides are there and they can't step in on certain things unless you ask. So there's times like there's that saying, closed mouth can't get fed. So if you actually need help or guidance or something, definitely just ask. It can be in the head. You can speak it out loud, whatever, communicate with your guides, your angels. So they like kind of wait to ask for that beck and call of help. However, if you guys are averting so much off your soul's mission and the soul contracts, they'll come in and make these minor adjustments where they don't really interfere. They just help guide you on path, right? Like I said, they're giving you a lot of leeway right now to kind of make some errors, mistakes, whatever you want to call it. It's fine. There really is no mistakes. It's just human error, right? We just learn from it. We grow from it. But this does feel around love. It's a choice, right? It's like, I don't know if it's not head versus heart. I was like, you know better with something. You're choosing, like I said, you're choosing to stay in this relationship longer than you need to be for whatever reason. I can't see the why. However, it will come to an end. There will be a choice being made in the next 2 months because you have a soul contract to fill. This soul contract to fill has to do with somebody else. And it has to do with probably helping humanity a little bit more because there's a lot of helping energy, I feel, okay? You will be redirected, guided back to this other purposeful energy. It could be a life purpose, could be career. There is an entanglement with another person, though. They're very helpful. It could be a mentor. I can't get away from it. I'm repeating myself with helpful, but this, have your fun. It's almost like have your fun, have your cake and eat it too. Is a temporary situation, all right? It's putting a Band-Aid on fixing something. You are slowly being redirected back to a purposeful energy. If you feel a little stuck in life, they do want to say this too. Help is there. Literally, like I don't believe in accidents or coincidence. So the reason I just said, hey, all we have to do is open our mouths. Closed mouths can't get fed, right? If you feel a little stuck, there's a lot going on up in the air. There's a lot trying to make decisions. Nothing yet is quite set in stone, right? That's why there's this free will energy. Things can still be, I don't know if fixed is the right word, but there's still, I don't know if it's chaos. There's still all this stuff going up. Like it's almost like nothing yet is set in stone. Okay. Or on a decision. Okay. However, grounding is coming in really strong for you. Communicating with your angels or guides, getting some clarity. You could do meditation too as well. However, within the next 2 months, this entanglement of the physical will be resolved, and you're going to kind of, things will get smoother sailing, pulling you back into more life purpose. So whatever chaotic stuff, maybe mental energy is going on, it's slowly fading away, and you will get to more calmer, settled energies. Brighter days are coming, okay? You may not feel it now, maybe in that chaos, but it's happening. And again, it does feel kind of surrounded like life purpose and somebody very here helpful and this love interest, okay? And it's like, what do I do? But they're giving you a lot of leeway. I think you really need to communicate with your guides, though, or your angels, however you like to refer. Like, they all exist, but like some people are like, oh, I work with angels, and other people's like, I work with guides. So however you relate with that, there's definitely messages about love, but take it easy on yourself. Okay. Don't beat yourself up over anything. It's okay for whatever that is. Right. Just be patient in this process, because just practice some grounding for sure. Grounding is going to be a really big key for you right now. Okay. And again, I was like singing or dancing, like let loose. Okay. All right. Healing with Chicas. We will wrap up your reading right there. Okay. So we will move on to spot number 4. Let me check the chat first, see how you lovely, beautiful people are doing. Okay. So good morning, Red Mike. How are you? It is afternoon here at 12:27 p.m. I'm sure it's evening for some of you other lovely people, or bright and early sunshine. I love it. Okay. All right. So Red Mike's questions. Venti Panther. Venti, I got you on the list. Or was that today? Check the description. Venti Panther. I got you on the list. Okay. Whose reading is it? Okay. So, our Sani just asked. We just did Healing with Chicas, and Cheena Dhingra. I'm so sorry. I always say people's names wrong. Is going to be the next reading we're going to do. Hello, Hope. Okay. All right. Ariane, I got your hashtag retare and your question. You guys will be added to the list. You guys only have to add that once, and I'll get you on. Okay. I promise. I always I go to the chat more than once, so I won't miss anybody. I promise. Okay, can I be added to the list, or is it random? Okay, so there is a list. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm going to finish doing this, and then I will let you know how to get it. Yes, Cheena. Yes, it's your turn. Okay. You're from Ecuador. Oh, okay. So 21:30 p.m. you're sent. Okay, awesome. All right, so here's what we do, right? So every Tuesday, I'm going to go live here on YouTube, and I will do 5 free psychic tarot readings, okay? So today, we just did spot number 3. I do 5. Today's readings are actually full. We are on a wait list into December. So I will get you a reading. I just can't do it today, but I will definitely get you on my little list. And all you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. And then next to it, if you have a question, make sure you put your question next to the hashtag free tarot. If you don't have a question, like Healing with Chicas didn't have a question, so I just did a general reading, okay? I do take people first come, first serve. So the first people in the chat will get those the last spot for December 14th, and then just going on each week, I'll keep adding people onto the list, okay? I am going to switch up how we do things going into next year. So if you do get a spot going into next year, I will give the update next week. And what we're going to do, I'll probably do more people. We'll see. I got to still figure that out. But yeah, so first come, first serve, and I'll get you guys on the list. Hashtag free tarot with your questions, okay? So Cheena has got a love reading, and we're going to jump into spot number 4 for Cheena. And there's a question, okay? So love reading. Will I get over my ex and find a new love? Okay, so that's what we're still reading on, Cheena. Okay. Got some love decks out here. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, that was She-Shells telling me what time it was there. Oh, thank you. I thought it was Red Mike talking from Ecuador. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So Cheena, we're going to jump into your love reading then. Okay. First, let's use my little pool deck here, right? Okay. So because you have a very direct question. Will I get over my ex? Let's do these separately. Well, let's see if you get over your ex first. And I'll dive deeper into this. I just wanted to use this new deck. I literally got it like less than 24 hours ago. All right, so you get over your ex. Oh, too many cards. Oh, me as a person, I would say, yeah, sure, time heals all, right? Dang, these cards don't play. It says no. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I just couldn't believe that came out. The cards just amazed me. Okay, will I find a new love? Let's try that. Again, like I said earlier, if you guys missed it, that would be a yes, yes, yes. Okay. It is likely. Wow, 2 of them came out. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay. Letting go with love is going to be a healthy coping mechanism for you. What I want to say with this is, based on what these cards are saying, sure, I use these as a tool of the channel. And what I'm picking up on now is, of course, you're going to meet somebody else, right? It's not like you're just never going to be in love again. So you obviously will meet somebody else, but here's the thing. You might still be courted to this old ex when the new one comes in. You may not fully be over them. So what it kind of feels like is letting go and releasing with love, because there's going to be somebody better coming on, right? Not that time doesn't heal all wounds, because it does, but you don't want that lingering energy. You don't want to take the ex into the new relationship. Let me get a couple more cards. Let's dive into this. Oh, very detailed. Okay, romantic feelings, calling in a soulmate, new love. Oh, wow, there's a lot of cards. Okay, yeah, take them, fine. Past life, you deserve love. Okay, I like this. I'll actually take them. I usually don't take more than 3, but when Spirit's like, yes, take them, I'm like, dang it. Okay, I hear you. All right, let's get some clarifiers, and then I'm going to jump in, get some more. Okay. Goodbye, Sylvia. Thanks so much for tuning in. Queen of Swords. She's premiering her YouTube video. I love it. Like I said, Sylvia's got a YouTube channel too. Okay. So, past life. You deserve love. Ah, 9 of Pentacles, you deserve love. That's literally self-worth card. I love when that comes out. New love. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Calling in a soulmate. 10 of Swords. Romantic feelings. 4 of Wands. I love that. Okay, let me get one on the past life. I feel like this is you. Okay. All right, and then we'll jump in. Past life relationship. Okay, but that's where we're at. There's the thing. Okay. So here's you. This is what I feel like, right? I've got all these swords. This is that wounded energy. They could be in the heart, but they're in the soul. They're somewhere. I got to take the swords out of my back, right? This is what he said. This is what she did. This is what they did. I need all these cut cords, right? Perfectly. You're still corded to them, but also a lot of other past stuff of past people. If you, and I don't know if you're open to this, but this is just a couple of suggestions, what it feels like. If you're into any sage or smudging, you need like a cleansing, right? So you could sage your energy. However, you could also like cut your cords. So pretend, that's kind of use your imagination, tap into 5D, right? Or call on Archangel Michael and just say, hey, for you, it feels like I need to release them with love, because you're still kind of karmically holding on to them. So I need to release these with love. Give them back to the earth to be transmuted in love and light. Give them back to the ethers, to God, to the heavens, to the earth, whatever it is that you connect with, release it with love and light. Transmute it in love and light. I release it with love and light for my highest and best and good. Make sure you put yourself first for this, because here's the thing. We have the you deserve love with the 9 of Pentacles. That is literally the self-worth card, okay? We need to know that you deserve better, and we have to break free of these karmic patterns and behaviors that you were entangled with this ex, okay? Because I don't want you to carry on anything with this ex into a new relationship. There definitely is a new relationship because we have the new love, right? It's just some healing needs to happen. He is wearing a green jacket, and there's a little bit of contemplation, but really we're going to reconnect with our soul. We're going to release this past stuff, because you have this past life kind of karmic stuff still going on, okay? This is what we're releasing the 2. It's not quite time for the next relationship, but it's coming, okay? It does feel maybe you do want to call angels to cut the cords with. Unless you're familiar with that, kind of call in Archangel Michael. He's got a blue sword. He can kind of guide you through it. And I mean, there's plenty of ways to do it, but you could start working with the angels. I want to clear your energy. That's what it feels like. Like if you were here in person or you were one of my clients, I would sage you, right? We're calling the angels. I'd cut the cords. I'd get you on the table. We do some energetic work. We free up that karmic stuff that you're holding on to and balance out the chakra systems. Because I feel like not just only this ex, maybe other exes, parents, sobriety. Why did I say sobriety? I was going to say environment, society is what I was trying to say. Okay. All this stuff is still karmically attached to you. And I just want to like clear it all away, like go away. So clearing your energy, working with some white light. You could light some white candles, but definitely clearing of the energy. Cutting the cords is like a first step, right? Because we want to release with love. We want to move on, but do it for you, okay? Here's the thing. The new love is here, but it's with the calling in your soulmate. It's not quite time, okay? If you are praying, manifesting, affirming, anything like that to bring them in, well, somebody's going to come in. Here's the thing. You have the ending. The 10 of Swords is definitely an ending. Comes to completion, but again, it's not quite yet, okay? I don't think you're going to see any changes till November, but this person is going to stir up romantic feelings, right? It's going to bring that spark back, okay? Again, they're telling me don't let her carry the old stuff into the new, okay? Because here's the thing. The 4 of Wands is my 1111 card, okay? In some decks that it actually revolves around marriage. It could be happy home. I read it as the 1111 card. Spiritual union. What does 1111 mean to you? Spiritual awakening, twin flame, soulmate, a rising of the Kundalini, something. I like this other person for you. It's unexpected. There's a very unexpected energy. Either you meet them in a quick and unexpected way, or they differ from your original type, which I think would be good for you. But there's something different, like almost expect the unexpected. Be open with this person. This person will open you up intimately on a deeper level because you guys will connect on that spiritual level. It won't just be mental. It won't just be physical. It won't just be emotional. It'll cover all of them, but be open because, again, it might just be like, oh, you weren't my type. Or, oh, we're just friends. There's something, but I like this person for you. Again, I don't think till November, December, anything will take off in this relationship. It's very new around then, but I like this person for you. But let's work on until then, releasing anything karmic with the past. There's a lot of stuff from society, and it's like I wish I could give you a clearing, right? In the meantime, see, you could buy a sage stick, right? They're like $5. You could order them at, I'm not sure what part of the country you are, but Amazon at least has them. You know, they're everywhere. Any metaphysical stores in the U.S. here, we have Five Below. They're like $5. Whole Foods. If you don't have any of those, Amazon's always a good place. Online. Sage, you could sage yourself, right? You could definitely go pay somebody to do it, but again, you know, you could just sage yourself and like call an Archangel Michael. But if you want to do like the chakra clearing, there are people that do that. That could go on the deeper level because you might have some karmic past life stuff on, but it does feel more this lifetime like familiar, like a bunch of karmic issues from upbringing society, right? So let's clear your energy, work on building back up your heart chakra and cutting those loose cords and those ties and filling them back up. Like that's why we want to release love, because we don't want to just like let go of negativity and have all these holes. We have to patch them back up with love. Like, so it's like very gentle process, but like yours is a very big like chakra clearing, because we want to get you back in alignment. And that's what's kind of stopping this next relationship, because you have to be in a good alignment state for this partner. Like if you're here and they're here, you guys would never meet, or vice versa. So we got to get you both balanced, and then that's how you guys come together, right? So a little bit of patience, but there's a new relationship for you for sure. I mean, you got, that'll be a yeah. So, okay. All right. Cheena, we'll wrap up your reading right there. Okay. All right. So that was spot number 4 for Cheena. We got one more spot for today. Let me check onto the chat again, see how everybody's doing. Okay. Santa B, Goar, hi, where are you tuning in from? Okay. All right, we got questions. Cheena, my ex moved on easily, but I'm still stuck on him. That's what I was saying. This is why I don't read the chat while I do the call or do the readings, because I don't want to be like, oh, she said that or he said that, and then I'm like telling them what they want to hear, right? But that's what it felt like. You're still energetically corded to them, so that's why it feels clearing your aura, cleansing your chakras is really good, and cutting cords with Archangel Michael. Okay. All right. Let me see. Whoa, too fast. Okay. All right. People asking about questions. Yay, me. Yeah, she shows spot number 5. Okay. So before we jump into the 5th spot, let me catch everybody up. Brandy Cole. Yes. Thank you so much. Hashtag Free Tarot will get you on the list. And my pleasure to read for you again. We've done a Brandy Cole reading. Let me update everybody on how to get on the list. So every Tuesday on YouTube, I will be here doing 5 free psychic tarot readings. So today's is full. We just did the first 4. We've got spot number 5 for She Shells, another returning beautiful soul. I've read for She Shells now, so we're going to do it again. And so we are on a wait until the middle of December. So basically, you will definitely get a reading. It's just going to be a little bit of a wait. So how do you get your name on the list? You drop a hashtag Free Tarot into the chat. It'll get you on the list, okay? If you have a question, make sure next to the hashtag Free Tarot, you write your question. If I don't see anything next to the hashtag Free Tarot, I will just give you a general reading. Okay, so, and a lot can change between now and then. So let's say today you want to know about love, and you put your question, hashtag Free Tarot, but like we're 2-3 months out, all of a sudden, oh, well, I'm with them. I got a new question. I don't know about career. Come back in any of the lives and make sure you put hashtag Free Tarot update with your new question, okay? And then I will give you the update. Make sure I will update. Like She Shells had 1 reading, but it's been a few weeks, so we got a new question. So She Shells did the update. Now we got the new question, okay? So first come, first serve. When this is over, I'll just take them down. Whoever does the hashtag Free Tarot first will get you guys on that 5th spot for December 14th, and the next 5 people for the 21st and the 28th. And then going into 2022, we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to try to get more people read. I'm still working that out. I just realized, oh my God, we're at the end of the year already with the wait list. So give me a week to think on that, and I'll get you guys updated because, like I said, we've already been on the call 1 hour and 16 minutes and just got through 5, so, or 4. I'm going to figure out a way where I can get as many read as possible and still cover all the bases with everybody. I don't want to cut anybody's reading short. So I will figure that out. And then if you have a 2022 reading, I'm not going to have dates on that till next week. Okay, check the description next week and you'll know what's going on, okay? Description of this week. If you signed up for a reading any previous weeks, check the description of this video. You know what week you're getting your reading, so you know what week to come back. So, perfect. Okay, let me see. Let's go back in here. Okay. All right, so people have shot some questions. They just explained how to get on the list. Oh, you're welcome, Cheena. Okay. You're welcome, Randy Cole. Okay, perfect. Okay, so if you guys just missed my little spiel, how to get on the list, just rewind back about 2-3 minutes, and you guys can hear into the list. So we're going to jump into the 5th reading, and it's for She Shells. It is a love reading, okay? Divorce and single energy. I already feel pain in my heart. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get She Shells reading in and a love reading. Eight of Cups, there's the ending, walking away, transition, right? That signifies the divorce, leading into now singlehood. 8 of Cups is literally walking away, okay? That's where we're just at. I like when they come out very clear with where we're at, you know? Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, She Shells, let's see what we got. Let me get maybe one more. Let's see what we got. Oh, there was 3. Perfect. 7 of Cups. Choices. Now what? Who am I outside of this relationship? Where do I go? I need focus. 5 of Swords. Okay, there is definitely healing with this, right? 2 of Pentacles. Okay, that's like timeout, right? Because the 5 of Swords is a very drama conflict energy. Can be mental anguish, can be mental abuse, narcissism, mind games, lying, but this is what we're leaving behind, okay? There is a little bit of fear going into the singlehood. However, me reading this, I'm not worried about it, okay? I think that's your energy I'm tapping into, because here's the thing. Anybody can jump from relationship to relationship, but if you truly want to heal your heart and put all the pieces back together, there's that timeout. The 2 of Pentacles, restoring balance that needs to be, oh, interesting. There's some green there, green and blue, right? Heart chakra, right? But there's that timeout. Here's the thing, 7 of Cups. Don't rush into anything. And I want to say this. I know this isn't about love, but I want to say this right now. Oh, anything. Don't rush into anything. Don't sign any contracts. Don't I don't want to say don't move because I feel like that could be an option. If it's not right now, it could be soon. Either you just did it, you're about to, or there's an opportunity. Hold off for that. Here's the death. I'm going to touch on that in a second. That's the death and rebirth because that's that transformation. Like I said, we're in that transitional point, okay? The reason I want to say something about move is I feel like the first option isn't going to be the best option. Not necessarily like it's going to be the second one that is. There's something better. You don't see something better. They want you to hold off on any big plans just right now, okay? I'm going to get, definitely in September, I'm going to get you some more information on this. But at least, and there's what? We have like, I don't know, what is it? 9 days left in the month, something like that. Don't do anything in the next, I'm going to say 10 days for you, okay? And I'm going to get into that more. But at least hold off because there's something somebody's working out for you on the other side. And if you just are patient a little bit longer, things will fall into a way more alignment space for you. It also feels very important wherever you're going with this opportunity that you will meet somebody there. Here's what it feels like, okay? And this is the best way I explain it. Like, don't take it verbatimly, but this is what I feel, okay? Like if I were to move into this home now in the next 10 days, I wouldn't meet this person. But if I wait like 2 more weeks, I end up here, well, this person could live in that apartment building, right? And there's somebody you're going to meet that's going to play a very integral part in your life. So hold off. 2 weeks. They're 2 weeks. They're highlighting 2 weeks. Okay, let's see. Let's get some clarifiers. Whoa. Wow, clarifying the 8 of Cups is another 8 of Swords, okay? There's a 7 of Cups. This came out twice. Like I've said, there's option, choices, decision. There's movement with this, okay? That's why it's change, it's travel, it could be location. There's movement, what they're telling you with this, but hold off, right? Let me see. 2 of Pentacles. Clarify that. Ooh, I just tried unleashing the power within. There's like a dragon I see. 1 second. We're going to type out understanding of King of Cups, clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, clarifying the 5 of Swords. It'll give me a couple cards on that one. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Cups. Wow, clarifying the 5 of Swords is the 5 of Cups. 5s of change. 5s of change. Allow the miracle to happen. Don't rush this process. Don't rush this healing process. Allow, oh, I know this is supposed to be love, but this is about you. Okay, this is what they're telling me. We're going to go with this, okay? Allow the process to unfold, okay? We also have another 2 of Pentacles, right? 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I love Spirit. King of Wands. Look at this. We got 2 kings. We got 2 of Pentacles. We got 2 8s. And we got 2 7 of Cups. If you guys watch my channel, oh wait, we're not done. We also got 2 5s. 2 7 of Pentacles. We got 2 5s. If you guys watch my channel, you guys know I'm obsessed with numbers and numerology, okay? There's very interesting reading. We have all the players out. Let me get this out of the way. Let's talk on this, okay? 5s are the change bringers, okay? The 2s, like I said, it's not quite time. The second option could be the better option. It might be the second option, but we don't want to make a decision yet, okay? This is where it's going into love. Okay, let me make sure. The healing process, go slow on it. Allow it to happen. Don't rush the journey. It's what's the saying? It's a sprint, not a marathon, or it's a something like it. We don't need to jump to the finish line. It's the journey, right? Okay, because you're in this transitional energy. Okay, like I said, hold off any contracts. Give it at least 2 weeks. Don't make any big decision, anything for 2 weeks. Okay, they're like, no, no big decisions for 2 weeks. Okay, 5 of Swords is gonna heal, and it's also gonna bring the change, right? That's also with the Death card, the transformation. Okay. The 2 kings, I want to touch on this. Here's where the love comes in. But I want to say there's a better option with something, like I said, right? With 7 of Cups. It's okay, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's definitely around location. Movement, change, travel, something like that, location based. But that's why it's so important to hold off, because you're going to meet somebody at this other location. It's almost like the energy of I don't know if it's quite a retreat. Could be an event. It's not a master class. It could be some special outing. I feel, let me see. There's 2 people. One you're going to meet in this location. One you're going to meet. I don't know if it's at the same thing. Let me get some clarifiers. Clarify this King of Cups. Your emotions are drawn to that person. 4 of Cups. Okay. Clarify the King of Wands. Judgment. 8 of Swords again. I can't even make it up. 2 8 of Swords. 2 8 of Swords. Along with the 8 of Cups. We now got 3 8s. Harmony and balance needs to be restored. But this is an infinite energy, right? We also have Knight of Cups. Okay, so definitely have to, like I said, I don't want to tap too much of the energy because I want to make this, but oh, I just looked down, it's at 808. Sorry. Eights. Oh, all the eights. Eight, the infinity, right? This might be a little bit slower process with love, but that's okay because we're on the healing journey, being gentle with yourself. Forgiveness is key. Really let go and move on for you, though. They're not highlighting too much about the divorce because that's not important right now. What's important is you. Okay, you're okay. Your well-being, where you're going, because you're going somewhere, right? You have a very much heavily emotional attachment, entanglement with this other person. But first, we kind of have to like forgive, let go, and move forward. There's this. What do I want to say about this? Let me get a couple more cards. Because there's definitely around the 7 of Cups. There's the Ace. Wow. Ugh. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. But 2 of Cups is divine soulmate. 2 of Cups can be twin flame. 2 of Cups can be romantic soulmate. This is that better partnership. That's why I'm like, hold off. And how many 2s do we have out now? Dude, I can't even make this up. We've got how many 2s? 1. I got too many cards out. 2. There's another one somewhere. I swear, 3 2s, right? So it's not quite time, but I'm telling you, you're better in alignment here, this location. If we wait, not to sign anything, move, or do any big drastic changes yet, but that's where you're going to meet somebody. That there is somebody special right there, like almost waiting in the wings. They're coming, but it's still not quite time because we have to kind of like surrender, forgive, let go, move on, heal for ourselves. That's the adjustment period. But there's this brand new beginning for you in love. It's coming. What do I want to say with that? It will build. It's like building on my emotional needs, wants, urges. That could be somebody that grows on you. However, this is a very healthy relationship, more stable. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's options. Okay, because we have the option cards, right? The opportunity card just came out. Okay, I don't want you to hinder this opportunity. Just hold off. Please don't make any decision for 2 weeks. Spirit will unfold something in the next 2 weeks for you. You don't see the big picture. Again, it's something around a location or move or travel or something. It's a movement energy, but it's also going to move stuff within you. It's going to spark up this new beginnings, this new love, this new interest. But it starts with you first, okay? Do I want to say anything else? Let me see. Well, I'm about to drop a card. I'm just on the 7 of Cups and this new love, but I think this choice has to be you first. Yep. Another 8. Wow, that's like the 4th one. I can't even make this up. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 4 8s out. Okay, just allow this process right now, okay? You have a very divine intervention coming in, a divine infinite connection coming in with the 2 of Cups, but it's coming in with all these 2s. It's coming. It's not here. It's coming. 2s are, hold on, not quite there yet, right? So just hold on a little bit longer. It's still kind of fresh energy that we need to heal from. But you don't want to squander this opportunity, right? Allow your guides to take care of you. They're directing you somewhere better. Again, anything you make right now in the next 2 weeks, I don't want to say is the wrong decision, but there's a better option. I mean, we have options and opportunity, right? Hold on, 2 weeks, you'll get a little more clarity on what to do. Better people, better opportunities, better romantic soulmates, better supportive people. 2 weeks, choices, decisions, possibilities. It's endless. I like this where you're going. It's a divine connection, okay? But again, it's so much there's some kind of movement attached to it, okay? Okay. All right. Okay. We will wrap up Seashell's reading right there. And let me check on this chat and see how everybody's doing. Okay. Let me see. Where are we at? Okay. So Brandy. Okay. PQ. Hi. I am wonderful. How are you doing? Where are you tuning in from? Hello, Miss Gemini 9394. How are you? Okay. P. Mendoza. Okay, let me see. All right, please answer my question. What was your question? Analyst from Canada Immigration, what was your question? Let me see. If it was on the tarot reading, let me break down what we're doing, right? So if anybody has a question and they want a reading, I jump here on YouTube live every Tuesday, and I will do 5 free psychic tarot readings, okay? So we just did the 5th spot, so that is the last reading for today. However, I am back again every Tuesday, like I said, so there's another Tuesday with more readings. So we are currently on a wait list going into December, so you'll definitely get a reading. It's just a little bit of a wait. All you have to do to get on the list is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. I will take you guys and get you on my list right here. First come, first serve. How to know when you get your reading? Check the description of every video after today's until you get your reading. All the videos descriptions will have your name and the spot you're getting your reading, okay? So you know when to tune back in. Hashtag free tarot will get you on the list. Next to the hashtag free tarot, please type in a question. If there's no question, no problem. We'll do a general reading, whatever Spirit's got for you, okay? No worries. It's your reading. If you want to love reading, hashtag free tarot love, hashtag free tarot guidance. Whatever it is that you truly desire, we will get that reading for you, okay? And like I said, it's first come, first serve. I'll just take everybody down the list, and I will get your questions answered then on your reading. If you have a burning desire and God, I can't wait 3 months. I need my reading now. In every description of all of my videos, I have my email address on there. You guys can email me and we can book a time to set you up with a private reading, okay? Last thing I do want to say is a lot can change in the next 3 months. Maybe you said you had a question about a love interest, but in 3 months, they're not in your life anymore, or you're already dating them, and you have an updated question. Anytime, once you're on the list, until you get your reading, pop back in the chat. Just say hashtag free tarot update with your new question. Even if it's the day of, jump on and say, hey, it's my reading. I got a different question, right? So just let me know. And that's the only way to get you on the list, the hashtag free tarot, okay? And then make sure you tune back again next week to check your spot. Let me check back into the chat. Okay. Oh, I didn't keep going down. There's the question from, okay. All right. So that was Preeti's question. Okay. So I just kind of explained how to get on, how to do your reading. Poornima, I did your reading. Hi, how are you? Okay. You'll watch it from the beginning. Thanks in advance. Okay. Yeah, you were spot number, you might have already rewinded, which is fine. Poornima, I did you. Oh, you're spot number 1. Okay. So if you started the video, Poornima, awesome. We did her twin flame reading at the very beginning. Okay, so Zainab Goard, whose reading is that? That was for She Shells. She Shells had the last reading of today. Astrid, hi, so glad to see you back on in the chat. Oh, hold on, my thing just when I lost my spot. Where are we at? Astrid, yes. Okay, so Astrid been on here before. Thanks so much for tuning back in. Now, if I may, for my second question. Okay, perfect. So Astrid knows the rules, right? After you get your reading, you can come back again and get another reading, but you have to wait till your reading's done and come back that following week. So Astrid's got our hashtag free tarot, and we'll get Astrid on the list. Oh, She Shells, I'm so happy you love the reading. Okay, all right. Analyst, Canada Immigration, please answer my question. Yes, I just explained how to get your guys' name on the list. Appreciate all these questions, issues. Okay, your readings always make me so happy. I look forward for the next coming weeks. Thank you so much. She Shells is always here. I greatly appreciate all your support. You tuning in? Let me see. Okay, questions. We just went over how to get your question answer. Zainab Gonar, yes, hashtag free tarot. So now I got your question. I'll get you on the list. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Let me see. Hashtag question marks. Okay. Hashtag free tarot, general reading. Okay. So you have to come back next week. If you guys had your reading, you have to sign up a following week. I can't get you guys on the list the same reading, same day you guys had a reading. Okay. All right. Nirvi, hi. New here. Perfect. Hashtag free tarot. Got your question. I will get you on the list. There we go. Analyst. I'm skipping a word. I'm sorry because I don't want to say it wrong. Elist Canada, hashtag free tarot. Perfect. I'll get you on the list. Thank you. Okay. And P. Mendoza, perfect. Hashtag free tarot. We'll get you reading with the family issues. All right. Caught up in the chat. So I just went through how to get your guys' name on the list. If you guys missed it, just rewind back about 3 minutes and I told you how to get on the list. And then I'll be back here. So next Tuesday, it's every Tuesday live here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Like I said, I take 5 people. I'll go through the chat. First come, first serve. I'll get everybody added to the list. So make sure you check back next week of the description so you know when you're getting your reading, so you know when to tune back in. Okay, so one is here. If you guys got anything out of the readings, learned anything at all, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and there's a bell there right next to it too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right. Thank you all to my beautiful souls for tuning in with me on another beautiful Tuesday here at Live Tarot Tuesdays. And until next time, I will see you guys here next week, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube. Thanks so much. Be blessed.